just chill and everything. Oh, I also forgot to put up the source again. Whoops. Hold on. There we go. Also, no audio because I had it muted because I was just farming U materials off stream. Although I'm not done farming U materials yet because I was kind of busy doing some other stuff, you know, with the aforementioned driver's license issues and all that stuff. So if you guys don't mind, I do want to farm up some more U materials. Because what was it?
Something?
Earlier off stream, I created the Rakan gem. The Mars gem. Zeus. The, what was it? Skanda gem. I don't think I can make Diabolos if I remember correctly, because...
Done already?
Let me see, I got like 3,700 Diabolos. I keep thinking about Monster Hunter every time I hear Diabolos.
Yeah, thanks. I'll help.
Let's see. Oh, Lost Genesis. Yeah, I have exactly 0.
Thanks. Yes.
And I have 0 Lost Genesis R, so I'm gonna need 9 Lost
Thanks.
Genesis.
Yes.
And well, if you do some simple math, 9 times 600 is 5,400. I don't think I'm getting that right now. Nah. So I think with my available stuff, maybe I'll go make another Rage so I can have 2 crit counter frontliners.
Thanks.
Man, there's really one thing I wish for. I really wish Reen had 2 range, man. Like, oh my god, it's so annoying trying to counter any unit when they have like a spear, pole arm, or halberd or something, and you just can't counter. It's oh my god, it's so annoying. Okay, anyways, wait, I should have the Forte R.
Yes.
At least 1. Yes. So that means I would need 6. Okay, I just need to make 4 more. Then.
Thanks. Yes.
So let me just go make that first. I skipped over it.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting.
Yes.
There we go. Need to craft it up. Oh, right. But yeah, like I said, the initial bit for right now is gonna be U material grinding because I really want to sort this out. Shouldn't really take too long overall. But yeah, for anyone watching the VOD in the near future, there should be a timestamp to skip all this, so don't worry.
Let's do it.
For anyone watching live, well, go make yourself a meal. Also, this was a good opportunity to get some extra levels with my quartz and all, because recently I got, what was it? Oh yeah. Scorpio is now level 7, so that's increased damage to enemies in break, you know, up to 150%. Break damage up to 300% with low HP. Katsa is now level 6 from level 5. And everything else is just slowly getting there. Again, this is just like the simplest and quickest method for me to get U materials within Einhell Keep.
Our chance!
Because the monsters are just easily, you can just easily one-shot them. You get to break them all for the guaranteed item.
Everyone okay?
And then get mad at RNG when it only gives you 1 new material out of the potential 3 that pattern could have had. I really wish I had the emblem quartz right now. That would have made this so much faster. Unbelievably so.
We have the advantage.
But yeah, this was basically my life for like an hour or two.
Everyone okay?
When I was doing some hard grinding. I know an hour or two doesn't sound like much, but again, I was kind of busy during the day. And then later on, what was it? Actually, wait, let me think back. What did I do in the afternoon? Wait, what did I do in the afternoon? There's a little bit of gotcha stuff, and also sorting out. Oh no, I was still sorting out my driver's license issue, like I mentioned. Oh yeah, because that bled from the morning to the afternoon. And don't worry, the driver's license thing is all fixed now. I just need to wait to get a new card.
Okay?
Hey, you just level 7. There we go. But yeah, I just need to get a new card. I have a temporary driver's license that I need to print. I forgot to print it out actually, but I need to print it out soon. Gravian Hammer, 80% aggro. 3 times absolute reflect when battle begins. Man, that's really good. 1 new material again, man. Let's see, Aegis. I'll probably start leveling up Cannon now. Also, like, leveling up Kaleido a little bit on the side. Shouldn't... what was it? I don't think it'll be super impactful, but I might as well do it anyways in case I happen to find in a future dungeon any enemies that drop like a truckload of Sepith.
Take them down!
Also, I keep forgetting, who has the best...
Everyone okay?
Who has the best S-Craft for racking up hit count? Because like, I just try to guess based on the visuals and the audio I hear, but I can't exactly decide between Reen, Kurt, and Ash within the immediate Class 7 right now. Of course, like, between the rest of the cast, like, I don't think Altina had much. Elliot, well, just support. Laura is just a few hits. Machias, though. Machias, by far, with the sheer amount of bullets he shoots out, no contest. He is like the best Sepith maker. I believe, what did Emma have? No, when Emma had the reflect, right? It's not a damage one anymore. Then Eustace was just a couple hits with the saber. Wait, actually with Fees? Actually, no, I don't remember. Well, okay, we haven't seen Gaius's yet. Milliam is just big boom. Sarah... Actually, Sarah has decently high hit count as well, if I remember correctly, right? Actually, no. Like, during the initial bits it looks like it, but during the follow-ups, like, in the second half of the animation or so, I don't think there's many hit count going on there. And Aurelia was just, it was just like a couple slashes, and then the spikes, I believe. Or was it the spikes? Or am I confusing with a different... okay, you know, I'm forgetting already somehow. Either way, though. Yeah, I think Machias... there are some extra hits, actually, with the final part of Reen's, S-Craft. So I think Machias, Reen... And, it's a debate between Kurt and Ash, because I can't remember.
We'll end this quick.
So you're gonna give me 4 U materials,
okay?
right? Oh, come on. It's so rare seeing like a quad U material drop. Although, to be fair, assuming this is 50-50 drop rate, I'm trying to bank on 4 50-50s all landing on the same side. Ouch. I accidentally double clicked without thinking.
An opening!
Ouch. Oh, get
Let's
out of
fall
here.
back. Keep moving.
Gaius too OP. Yeah, like Gaius's crafts in general are just really damn strong, so it makes me think, what the heck is he hiding from us and waiting to reveal, like, through his S-craft. I'm like, huh. I really can't wait to see.
Everyone okay?
But yeah, like I said in his Bond scene. Oh yeah, speaking of the Bond scene, we need to go through them again. Obviously, I already made my choices. I wrote it down on my board here. But yeah, what was it again, if I remember correctly? Toa, Yeahhhh, Ash, and Altina. Toa for the follow-up. Ash and what was it? I believe Ash and Altina for the profile updates, I think. Yeah. And yeah, we're keeping with Yeahhhh because I really liked his Bond scene and all. Like I said again with the Bond scenes, like
Everyone okay?
since everyone is or has been going through their new chapters in life, it kind of brings in a wave of fresh air in terms of like what they can do with their writing. Because, you know, they all have their like things that they have to deal with in Cold Steel 1. Maybe it bled over into Cold Steel 2 because it would need to take a little more time to resolve. But then, you know, like I said with like Elliot and some other characters,
okay?
like it's just like, yeah, power music or maybe like, you know, something like that. It's just like, it's not doing it for me. Because, like, you know, we already went through this and you already resolved your thing with your dad in Cold Steel 1, basically. So it's just like, it's like, yeah, we can see war-torn Erebonia, people are sad and everything, but it's like, there's like not much more variety, so I can't really get super excited about Elliot stuff anymore. But yeah, I mean, I already said my piece with like the rest of the, what was it, with the rest of the old Class 7. So yeah, with Cold Steel 3 now, like I'm pretty much invested in what a lot of other people are doing. Although I guess if you wanna criticize something, maybe like I guess like Elliot is still rather more of the same, but I mean at least like it's a bit different in that like he's actually, you know, being successful and touring around and stuff. And again, because he's out and about, he doesn't have to come up as often. So then when he does come in, then he can like, you know, then it'd be nice to actually see what he has to say for once. Compared to Cold Steel 2, when you have to get Elliot and then it's like, yeah, I kind of heard about your whole deal before. It's like, okay. But yeah, with the rest of the cast needing to get their time in the spotlight, Elliot not needing as much time in the spotlight is like significantly more okay, I forgot the exact word I was going for. But yeah, it's a lot more tolerable since they're few and far between compared to before.
All right, nice work.
But yeah, I'm also interested in like what Gaius actually has to say. Although, actually, let me check something real quick. I was just looking at Gaius' bond level. But yeah, I kind of wonder with what Gaius has to say after he reveals whatever it is to the rest of the old Class 7 about what he's like done and found out or gotten during his time from Cold Steel 2 to this point.
Let's do this.
Me actually attacking actually led me to fight.
Everyone okay?
Okay.
Take them down! Alright, nice work.
Oh, come on, 3 chitin shells? But I have a feeling that, like, in patterns of 4, it does not drop any more than 2 U materials. But I have a feeling there's some kind of like,
We'll end this quick.
there's some kind of system in place to prevent getting too much of one or the other drop.
Everyone okay?
Like, again, patterns with like 4 of those beetles, like, I mean, I don't know, actually, wait. No, I don't think I've really seen too many battles giving me 4 U materials, right? Although, what are the odds again if you multiply 0.5 4 times? So 50, 25, 12. Oh, that's a 6.25% chance of getting 4 U materials. Again, assuming that the drop weighting is equal between the 2 items.
Nice work.
Oh, come on! 3 chitness shells again. Oh my god. Really makes me wish there was like an item that makes more rare items or whatever item drop more often.
They're in disarray.
Like influence one type to drop more than the other, or maybe they can make it as like it's pretty
Everyone
shitty
okay?
luck. Oh my god, ethereal. But yeah, oh, I got 3 chitness shells again. Man, it'd be nice if there was like a drop item in the Trails games that would be like, items in item slot 1 have a bigger chance to drop, or items in item slot 2 have a bigger chance to drop. That'd make it so much more convenient when trying to target farm like certain things like U materials or maybe certain quartz. From
nice work.
Mini boss enemies at this point. That would be so nice. Let's say if you had to fight like which one was it? Yeah, something like this, like Shield Breaker 2 or Impede 2, and I really want to get like a lot of Impedes because Space Sepith is a lot more harder to go for than like Earth, so to say. Then, you know, you can equip one thing for increased item drop rate of slot 2 versus and lessen the drop rate of 1. That'd be so nice. This is like very minor stuff, but man, I go out of my way for this stuff because I really like having my big upgrades when the game says, "Hey, we have some big upgrades for you." It's like, "Oh, you're gonna have to work for it." I'm like, "All right, I'm a patient man. I got this. I've grinded for months. I've grinded for months at times, only for those upgrades to just poof away and just blow up in my face and just make my months of farming all meaningless."
Nice work.
I'm looking at you, Maple Story. Hey, 3 materials right there. Like, spend 2 months farming, like, however much Meso I can stomach and handle as a paladin at the time before it's rework. Or not, well, yeah, rework. And then trying to like get my gear Star Forced or basically enhanced up to certain breakpoints, only for my all my effort
nice work.
To be in vain as my item gets fucking destroyed. I had a replacement handy just in case, but I'm like, man, I blew through everything just to get that big damage spike so I can actually farm other shit more efficiently. Oh man. If only Maple Story was a more player-friendly game.
Alright, nice
I have
work.
to deal with this shit in general, and I'd actually get to enjoy endgame. Cause like the boss fights themselves, like when I played through with a party, it was pretty fun. Like I'm talking about like at the very least the early endgame stuff, like what was her name again? Lucid or easy mode Lucid. Cause like what was it? I was level 240. I was in like the low 240s on my paladin fighting easy mode Lucid, and I only had enough stats or damage to basically do 1/2 of the fight. Because like, assuming you can constantly maintain DPS, I would only be able to go through half of her HP, so I would need someone near my level or power to do the other half. Which was one of my other friends, but it was around that time when we all started to fall off from playing Maple Story because we just kind of had enough of the grind and just wanted to move on to other games.
All right, nice work.
Because let me tell you, daily story is some depressing shit when you have to just keep working through your dailies day after day after day. It would take half a year for you to max out your other what's called symbols, or basically like this particular category of character progression that upgrades your stats, and like a certain other stat that basically says whether or not you're gonna do increased damage to monsters within this zone. It's like, oh, your power level for this zone is not high enough. You're gonna do reduced damage until you get this stat high enough. And you can only get this stat high enough through either farming for minuscule ass drop rates or playing daily story. As in, just do your dailies and weeklies, and yep, it's gonna take you a long ass time. Or you also do the events and farm those day to day, because yes, they're daily capped as well, because Nexon wants to keep those player retention numbers up and don't let you farm out events all within one day. So it's like, okay, fuck you, Nexon, but I did anyways because I was still in that mood where I was actually enjoying the game with my friends.
Everyone okay?
And then I got to max out some of those and actually get to move on with like bigger chunks to the end game, only to unlock more grinds that would take at least like no joke, a fucking year to get through. And yeah, fun. Or alternatively, you can not go that hard in the super endgame grind and level up your alt characters instead. Because Maple Story has a thing called Legion, or I believe in Korea it's called Union, where basically there's a system that incentivizes and, well, basically requires at endgame you leveling alt characters. So you need like several characters either at several different breakpoints of level 70, 120, 140, 200, 210, 250, or something like that. And you get various bonuses as you level each of them up to those extents.
Alright.
So then like you level like 10 different characters to level 70, you have all these different bonuses to play around with and upgrade like every other character across your entire account to make future leveling process easier. And it'll just keep getting easier and easier as you develop more bonuses, and eventually you'll get into a flow where like some people like just call it alt story at that point, where you're just like leveling up, like no joke, like it's, if you really want to go that deep into min-maxing and endgame grinding, you'll have like 50 plus alts, one of each class ideally, and then you have, you know, your one main and then your 50 alts that all like juice each other up, so to say, through the Legion bonuses. And I've only had like 12 or 18 alts or something. They weren't that high leveled, I think. And oh my god, some classes are just absolute, like, some classes just require excessive amounts of APM to play at a regular level. I'm looking at you, Blaster. So basically, the Blaster is a combo class where it's like, okay, you use one attack and then you link it with another attack, or maybe a different attack if I remember correctly. Again, it's been a while, I don't remember. And then you keep cycling back and forth. So you go through like attack 1, 2, and 3, or attack 1, 2, 4, or however the thing works. I'm sure the variety will increase more as you go deeper into the class, but I only went up to 3rd job where it's not as varied. It's starting to get varied, but not as varied, I believe. And my hands were goddamn tired.
We'll end this quick.
Because then you're constantly mashing through your combo for hours and hours on end just for the leveling process, much less trying to do some hardcore bossing where you really need to make sure there's not that much downtime between your moves, and then mash the hell out of the way so you can like jump out of like dangerous one-shot moves. I'm just like, oh my god, please, my hands can't handle this. Like, people who main that class, like their hands are just like, they probably have like mechanical hands at that rate, because no human hand can withstand that strain on the wrist of just like mashing, like no joke, like mashing like that for 6 hours a day, trying to grind that hard as their main, trying to like boost through the levels like that for endgame status. No. Like, that is gonna be a class if I did play it. I just only play it as an alt, get it to the level I need, and never touch that class ever again.
Turn.
Oh man, again, I only got that class at like level
Alright, nice
70
work.
or... Actually, I don't remember actually. Was it 70, 100, or 120? No, I never got that high. No, I think it was only 70. And then I just stopped because I'm like, no, fuck this class. I'm playing another class that doesn't break my hands. So that's why I gravitated towards Paladin when I originally played. Initially played on the reboot service for MapleStory. Because it was one of the OG classes that I always wanted to try out. And its playstyle is relatively simple. And there's no like intense micromanagement or anything. You just like get your usual buffs up. Then you build up your, what's called, I mean, it got reworked now, but before the Paladin was considered an elemental class where you had to flip between different attacks or elements to build up stacks. So you had to alternate between, like, let's say, oh, whoops. Let's say, like, lightning and holy damage or something, right? And then you had to keep alternating between those two in order to maintain your stacks up to, what was it, up to 5, and you have 30 seconds like before the stack completely goes away and extremely reduces your total DPS, because you live and die by those stacks, and I literally mean die, because like there's also some passes on the Paladin where it's like, oh yeah, like you get a total, or what was it, a 2% damage reduction per stack of those elemental stacks you've been building up, including one-shot moves. So one-shots actually just do 90% of your HP. I'm like, yo, that's sick. And while I see all my friends suffer through one-shot moves, I just tank that shit and heal up to full. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm still here, baby. And then everyone else still laughs at me because my damage is piss poor compared to every other class, especially the new ones, which are overtuned as fuck before they get nerfed in the next patch. And I'm like, oh. Like, they would do like, I don't know, 50% more damage than what I would do. Like, let's say like, assuming equal gearing.
Everyone okay?
Like, equal gearing, not equal power. Equal gearing, in terms of equipment, they would like, do anywhere but like, a significant majority of classes would do like 10 to 80% more damage in total for endgame bosses than what I would do. I'm like, okay. So basically, I would need significantly more investment to compete with the meta classes for endgame. I'm like,
nice
yeah, you know what? Fuck that. I'll just keep playing Paladin because I just like the playstyle. That, and it is also a support class as well, or job as well, because of one unique ability that it has that lets people actually go, oh, you know what, this is actually nice to have one of them. It's called combat orders. It increases the levels of all of your skills over the limit by 2, which in this case could mean significant damage increases for a good chunk of classes. So then it could actually be valuable to have one in your party, assuming they actually rebuff properly, which me trying to learn endgame bosses, yeah, I need to work on my buff timings. But yeah, I had a lot of fun playing that class. I can't really play any other ones, although I never played it after its rework because that was well beyond when I quit MapleStory.
Alright.
But I took a look at it, I'm like, oh, they kind of simplified some stuff and made, you know, leveling a new Paladin actually decent. Cause man, I had to struggle when I was like leveling my Paladin from first job to fourth job. Like even fourth job was not that
They're in
great
disarray.
because you still couldn't like one-shot things or at the very least, like, two-shot stuff, because
Everyone okay?
otherwise your farming time... Did I just get 4 Chitin Shells? God damn it. But then... So basically, like, the ideal farming speed for MapleStory, like, you should be, or what was it, as you're leveling, you wouldn't really be one-shotting stuff, but maybe like 2 to 3 shotting. I had to sit my ass down and whittle away at enemies on a corner up to like 6 attacks for one small pack, when people were 2 to 3 shotting mobs like across entire stretches of platforms, like the lengths of like what I'm running between right now, and they're significantly leveling faster than I ever would. Meanwhile, me in this little corner here. Okay, I got one. I was like, okay. And then back and forth, and meanwhile it's like, bro, I already cleared this whole map 3 times, what are you doing? I'm like, okay, fuck you, sir. Fuck you, buddy. I don't have those new fancy schmancy clouds with all the bells and whistles that'll get nerfed next patch.
Alright, nice work.
So, it took me exceptionally longer. And might I add, you know those the aforementioned Legion bonuses where the more alts you have, the faster it is to level, like in terms of like the raw stats you provide to future characters. I went in with Paladin with nothing. Like pure vanilla. Nothing helping me. And I really regret that. Like, if there would be like any chance in the future of me coming back to MapleStory, it'd be me just going back to co-op with someone that is interested and wanted someone to like farm with. I'm like, okay, I'd be down to farm with you. And then I just like, I'd just basically be like leveling like alts and shit. I would not try to go hardcore into MapleStory ever again.
Alright, nice work.
Oh god. But again, it's so unfortunate that like the rest of the MapleStory is just marred by not only its like shitty progression, but also the monetization, because the rest of the game is actually really damn fun. In terms of like the bossing, like some of them, a good amount of music in MapleStory overall, and some of the newer music in some of the areas like post Big Bang, which is a long time ago, but like the Lachlan music, really damn good. Like I can listen to that on repeat for hours on end, just trying to like learn how to fight Lucid.
Everyone okay?
And get that boss fight down, because it's like basically like it has like this really nice consistent beat to it that isn't like overbearing, but like and also I'm a sucker for like any songs that start off with the piano or emphasizes the piano aspect of a song. Like I don't know, it just really gets me excited, like in terms of like having piano
Everyone
boss
okay?
music. But yeah, man, I'd be so lost trying to get back into MapleStory, because there's like so many extra things of progression now compared to before. Oh man.
Everyone okay?
Not to mention, I mean, there was this huge change. Because before, when you farm, if you really wanted to hardcore farm and get the most out of your time, you would get what's called wild totems from the cash shop, which in Reboot, you only pay with Maple reward points, which is basically repurposed in the Reboot servers, as in, you do your boss dailies and weeklies, and then you get these reward points and you stack them up from day to day, week to week, and then you can buy these wild totems to increase the spawn rate of enemies in your area for 2 hours at most before it expires. Unfortunately,
right. Nice work.
With that system, they make you do the annoying thing of you have to reapply the spawn booster every 2 minutes. So if you're in the middle of like, if you're in the zone in the middle of farming and then you notice like the spawns have gotten worse, you forgot to slap down the totem again and then get back to farming. It's not a buff that lasts 2 hours, so then you constantly have to remember and ingrain it in your muscle memory to reapply it again and again and again and again for 2 minutes, for every 2 minutes for 2 hours. And you can't just like unequip it and save it for later. You buy it for those 2 hours and you pop it, you gotta use it for those 2 hours right then and there. So you have to like dedicate your time for that shit.
Alright, nice
Which
work.
I stomached because I wanted to catch up to some friends who were like way deeper into endgame than I was. But then eventually it got to the point where like I was spending like 3 to 6 hours of my day per day just trying to like grind through dailies, bosses, and then the usual grind in general to catch up in MapleStory. And I'm like,
It's my turn.
And also farming out events at the same time too, because they included a lot of rewards that actually
Everyone
helps your
okay?
overall character progression, among other things. So you want to follow the events too for extra progression. And then yeah, I just got to the point where like, yeah, no, it was just way too much. On top of balancing gachas and also streaming and everything. That was like super no life mode.
Everyone
for me.
okay?
But yeah, I'm glad me and all my friends kind of moved on from MapleStory at this point. Oh man. I mean, it was like a fun stage, or a fun period of time at the time. But looking back at it, no, never go back. Never, ever go back. Let those memories just be memories.
Alright, nice work.
Okay, how many materials do I have now? 72. Man, dude, these drop rates are complete ass right now. Because I should be near 90 by now. But you've seen how many times I've gotten only chitness shells.
We strike. Alright, nice work.
We'll end this quick.
Everyone okay?
Alright, though, but yeah, once we hit up to 99 year materials, then I need to make, what was it? Then I need to double check what exactly it is I can make at this point.
Alright,
What was it?
nice
Like,
work.
I need to figure out which of the new gems that I want to make with the ones I've already gotten. And then I need to figure out if I have enough Sepith to upgrade for whichever SR quartz I need to make next. But I think I should, actually, did I make the, oh no, I did make the Rakan gem, right? Yeah. I think I should make the one that's like, the mixed dragon vein one, or whatever. Just for general traversal through dungeons and everything.
Everyone okay?
Part of me would also like to make a second... What was it? Yeah, part of me wants to make like a second Zeus gem because 20% evasion, I'm like, ooh. Then you combine that with evade 3, that's 36 right there. That's so much evasion. And then even evade 2, because even evade 2 is a decent source, that's like 44 in total.
Take them down.
Then hopefully you can get like, what was it, through
Alright, nice work.
AP awards or rewards as you complete requests for, I would assume like, because I'm under the assumption.
Here I go.
Oh, whoops. I'm under the assumption that like once my rank goes up high enough, that we'll get like the aura jacket or whatever armor it was that gives like 20 evasion or something. So that's 20 evasion from that. 44 evasion through evade 2, 3, and Zeus. And then what was it? 44, 20, that's 64. And then 79 with 1 evergreen, so you're missing 21. So yeah, you would basically just need... Oh, then, you know, you have like the evasion quartz. So that's roughly like 11. Or 9, depending on which one you equip in particular. And then you just either slap like a second evergreen if need be, or if you have certain other characters like Fee, Sarah, and so on, then they'll have...
My turn.
My turn.
I'm up.
They'll have innate evasion, so you can kind of hit 100% without needing a second evergreen. Or maybe without that second evade too if you need to vary up your quartz setups. Which would be really nice.
Alright, nice work.
Okay, how many am I at now? 80. You know what, I'm getting impatient. Let's see what we can make. And then see whether or not I want to move on. Or do one more farming session. Oh, whoops. I need to go to 9 Volley to take stock of what it is I'm interested in grabbing.
I got some good stuff.
I got some good stuff. So yeah, a Kala Gem with assault points on the field. I mean, it has a lot of good stuff right here with 1000 HP and 100 defense. Although the problem is getting the Gravity Hammer. Or, Gravion Hammer. In terms of Senin Gem, I don't think it's as important. Although the Hyosho Gem, that would be nice. Like, stats and all, but maybe not super important. I already made... Oh, right, I need to make La Forte SR. I'm not 100% sure on Vulcan, so maybe I'll do that a little bit later. Oh yeah, I do need to make Suzaku, so... I need to make Burn 3. Yeah, Burn 3 and La Forte SR. I do not have enough space, Sepith for Diabolos, unfortunately. Not even gonna think about space. And let's see, with this... I don't think I have enough for Albion Wolf,
Done
if I remember
already?
correctly.
Oh, thanks.
I'll tell you what.
I'll help.
Albion Wolf. Yeah, I only have 1,
Thanks.
so that means I would need
Yes.
8 more. And from 8 times, that's 4,800. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
That's a no from me, unfortunately. Oh, I have 2 burn 2s. Oh, I can actually get that. Okay, so just make that. SR. Slayer Cannon, I have 1 of those. So I just need 5 more? Or burn. So I have 2 burn 2s. So I just need
I'll
3 burns.
Thanks. Yes. Thanks.
Alright, and 9 Volley. Jingo! I got another deal for you. Oh wait, actually wait, have I ever talked to Jingo? Wait. I don't think I did, right? Let me see. I'm meeting up with Mama next weekend, so I'm gonna be closing up shop. I see, are you going home or something? Nah, she told me we were gonna go do some social studies together. But when Mama says studies, what she means is battlefield, so that's probably where I'm headed. I see, sounds like you got it pretty tough. I mean, it's a pain in the butt, sure, but I don't need your sympathy. Oh. Service helps out too, so it ain't that bad. Anyway, if you want any goods, now's the perfect time. I want to organize my inventory anyway, so shop away. Oh.
Wanna buy something?
Okay. So yeah. Rage, Suzaku. We already have Seiryu. We have 2 Byakos actually. Strength and defense to go down. Actually, can I do Sword Breaker, Shield Breaker 3 for Solar Gyre? That would be really nice. So wait, Sword Breaker 3 and Shield Breaker 3.
Buy some more.
Can I make that?
Yes.
So I have 3 Shield Break 2s. Oh, whoops. Okay. We got one already. We got 1 Sword Breaker. Just 1 Sword Breaker.
Thanks. I'll help.
So I need 8, 1800. Okay, we can do that. Oh, wait, did I make 1 too? Oh, shit.
Thanks. Yes.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, we're good. I just need to make 2 more.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks. Yes.
There we go. And we're low on new materials.
Thanks.
You know what that means. Back to the keep. So I need to get at least 16 if I want to make this. And then we also gotta stock up. We also gotta stock up on new materials for the next set of weapon
Let's do
upgrades
it.
for the next field exercises. So I think if I want to stock up, I think at least 60 would be nice for now. I think with what we got going here, I think this would be the last new material farming for now.
They're in disarray. Whew. Everyone okay?
So yeah, like roughly about 60, and that should be enough U materials to upgrade everyone. And maybe along the road we'll get enough U materials from chests and just the occasional battle
Our chance to attack.
that we can get certain upgrades in terms of like accessories or whatnot. Oh yeah, huh. Did I need to make any more accessories?
Everyone okay?
Although hey, 3 U materials. Although if I'm gonna commit for that, that's like from Pendulum to Emblem to the final upgrade, that's 30 U materials you'll need in total per. With the Abyss Shadow, that's... Was that 45?
They're in
Or
disarray.
35? I forget. Either way though, it's a lot.
Everyone okay?
Oh, they actually dropped 4 U materials. Oh, it's a Christmas miracle. I hit the 6%. 4 coin flips in a row. Hell yeah. This is what I live
Ruin it
for.
quick.
All my time training in Grand Blue has been paying off.
All right, nice work.
All those times farming a material that drops in ranges of 1 to 4. Most of the time it drops in 1s. Oh, baby.
They're in disarray. Everyone okay?
Oh man, now if only like there was like a... If only there was like a small little system in place, kind of like in the Neptunia games or other JRPGs that might have a similar system. They have like a little expedition like side feature of like, oh hey, like you can send away like a unit, or not like directly send away, or maybe they can tell like a different party member, or not party member, another member of the cast who, let's say they handle some side stuff. It's like, hey, they're gonna go to this zone for X amount of time, and they come back giving you a plethora of like useful materials or something like that. I was like, oh, okay, that's neat.
We have the advantage.
And then you can use
Alright,
them as a
nice
way
work.
of like, let's say, stocking up on new materials, so you don't have to actually like keep grinding to this extent that I'm grinding. Genshin got that feature as well. But yeah, like what was it? There's like a thing like that in the Saga mobile game. Although, granted, you don't really do those expeditions to get materials at that point. They're just there for catching your character's stat up, because you kind of get a lot of the other resources it provides in like handfuls as you farm events normally, or just like regular main story or other
Alright, nice work.
regular farming stuff in general. What was it? Neptunia. What was it? I believe it was a feature in Rebirth 3, I think. Or was it a Rebirth 2 as well? I think it was just 3. But yeah, like, you send what was her name? Stella? Yeah. You send her away to like a tower, just climb up and gather materials. And then after X amount of time, because basically without DLC, because yes, it was made they have like a cheap DLC. Oh, it was like, I think it was like stupidly cheap or something.
Everyone okay?
And I sold some Steam trading cards, so I was kind of like, whatever. So then like, basically what would take like several minutes to dozens of minutes or whatever of in-game time. Basically, each floor you have to go up only takes 1 second, so like, if you have to go up like a large series of floors as you send Stella away, it'll only take like 2-3 minutes max or something like that. So then like, actually let me look that up again, because like, was it, because I remember I got that DLC and I actually didn't mind it because it was actually just super dirt cheap. Like, if it was like sold for $1 or God forbid $5, yeah, no, fuck that. But let me see, Neptunia Rebirth 3. Oh yeah. It was the Histe's Emergency Aid Plan Pack for 99 cents. Wait, time out. What are these other DLCs in Neptunia Rebirth 3? Wait, when did these get added? I don't remember seeing this. Oh no, this is a deluxe pack for some wallpapers or whatever that you can just probably copy online. What is this one? Oh wait, there was actually new DLC, because I completed Rebirth 3 like, oh, okay, hold on. I completed Rebirth 3 like so long ago. Wait, this got added in like some years after I finished it. Yeah, I last played it, oh, fuck me dude, I feel old. May of 2016. This DLC got added December 28, 2018. What? Wait, what is this DLC? With the Let's Get Nepucated DLC, Neptune asks you a series of hard-hitting questions that she'll need to know before she feels comfortable. Oh my god. Before she'll feel comfortable around you. Questions like, do you like me? What the fuck? What the fuck is it? Wait, what does DLC even get you? Some like CGs or some shit? Wait, or some other goofiness? Wait, what the fuck? That's $2? What's survival mode? Wait, this was included in 2019? Bro! I played the Neptunia games at the wrong time if they included like this new DLC. What? So basically a series of extra challenge battles. After each battle, you do not recover HP. So, oh. All survival records are stored on an online ranking system through Steam. High-ranking individuals get additional rewards. Wait, you can actually rank against other people on Steam, and if you get high enough, you actually get more rewards or whatever? What? Really? Huh. Wait, hold on. This has me curious. What's Giant Island? Released in 2019 as well. Harder, better, faster, stronger. Oh my god. Neptunia Dungeon. Giant Island DLC unlocks a new area, Giant's Island. Fully inhabited by stronger enemies. HP is much higher and tougher to defeat. And gain even more experience points can be unlocked in Chapter 8. Oh, is this basically like power level island, so to say? Oh my god, those penguins are huge. Oh, yeah, that has to be like a new power level dungeon or something. What? Share? Wait, even more share quest pack? Oh. So you get like a new series of quests to fight the fake CPU forms of Neptune and the other main four. Or was it the other main girls? And these quests have higher share rates than normal. So basically... so basically this is just convenience DLC. So you don't have to repeatedly farm other quests to increase the shares of certain places up and down by like 2 to 8% or something, but instead they raise it up like 35%, which significantly cuts down on grind time. No, that's bullshit. Uzume? Wait. Oh, Uzume character DLC? Because of Neptunia Victory 2? Oh. Wait, why is it mixed reviews? Wait, what? They include Uzume from Neptunia Victory 2 into Rebirth 3, but they don't give her any new weapons, so she falls off, like, near immediately. What? How do you include a major character like Uzume in a previous, from a future game into a previous game, and then not, like, introduce a series of weapons to keep her relevant in the party? What? No way! Bruh, that's so stupid. Okay, what's Mini Island? What the heck is this? So compared to Giant Island, everything's mini-sized, chibis, everything. Less HP, they still hurt a lot. Get more experience points. Go deeper. Oh, so basically it has more experience compared to the Giant Island. Within 1 hour, I managed to level from 80 to 999. So basically more time saver DLC bullshit. In the form of, like, chibi enemies. Oh no, it's not even chibi enemies, they literally just, like, miniaturized the giant enemies in Giant Island. Okay, that's... I know Neptunia's, like, whole meta thing is, like, laziness and reuse assets, but this is ridiculous. Okay, hold on, what's this one? The Lily ad plan? Having problems raising a character's Lily rank and need to get someone's Lily rank high enough. So basically, like, their bond levels or link levels in, like, a Trails game or something, in the Cold Steels, basically. Hold on. It raises it up 5 times fast. Dude, okay, so basically, like, 5 of these DLCs are just time saver BS. Survival mode is, well, a series of challenge battles that gets ridiculous up to a certain point. Okay, whatever. some Neptune specific one that I would assume leads you to some CGs or some shit. Again, I don't know for sure. And then, bro, what the fuck? Man, I don't know, man. I mean, at least it isn't outrageous. Well, actually, no. But I mean, just because I say it isn't as bad doesn't mean it should let it slide in general. But at least it isn't as absurdly priced as like Atlas DLC. That I think we can safely agree on.
Everyone okay?
But yeah, like, cause before when I got Neptunia Rebirth 3, it only had that one Histy emergency aid DLC thing for like 99 cents, or basically 25 cents on sale when I got it. And again, like, I sold my Steam trading cards at the time, I believe, so it was like literally free for me, and I was just
Everyone
like, whatever.
Okay?
And it didn't like nearly impact the rest of the game's balancing, as opposed to like those DLC islands, which is just like Omega Power Level Island, which from level 80 to 999 within an hour. Like, so I still had to play the game like relatively normally,
okay?
compared to just no DLCs. Again, sorta, kinda, but yeah.
Our chance.
Okay, well,
Right.
let's see if we
Nice
can.
work.
Let's see if we can get a good amount of U materials rolling here. We're already at 26. Oh yeah. Okay, almost there. Well, almost halfway there. I mean. But also later tonight.
An opening!
What was it? Well, actually, with the amount of time I'm spending grinding, I'm not sure how much time I can spare
okay?
for some Path of Exile later tonight. Or if I'll actually spare time for Path of Exile with how much I'm grinding it out right now. Don't know. But man, I really hope I can get some upgrades going in Path of Exile right now, because man, it is miserable trying to...
Everyone okay?
What was it? Trying to farm up right now. Cause like, I still have my 6-link chest piece, the Tabula Rasa, but then it's a 6-link. It has no other stats on it, but you can wear it for level 1. So that ain't gonna cut it for endgame when you actually need your stats to survive, cause oh dear god. Like, I'm living on the edge. Not in a good way in Path of Exile. I want to be comfortable. But, oh man. Like, it's gonna take extreme amounts of luck and also, like,
Alright, nice work.
smart amounts of farming to get exactly what I need to hopefully make something that's close to what I would like to kind of help me survive.
We have the advantage.
It's my turn. Everyone okay? Take them down. Everyone okay?
3 Echidna shells again? Okay, no, I think I am convinced at this point that it's more weighted for the Echidna shells more than the U materials. If I had to make a guess, probably like 2/3 U material, 1/3 of a chance to get. Oh no, sorry, 2/3 Echidna shell, 1/3 U material. I mean.
Everyone okay?
Although I don't know, anytime I see some of these results, I keep second guessing myself. But I mean, I would actually need to like get some good samples by actually counting the monsters I'm killing and seeing the odds there through hundreds if not thousands of tests.
Alright, nice work.
But I ain't got no time for that. You know, there's one thing I do feel like I miss, but at the same time don't miss. Special weapons that drop off of monsters.
Everyone okay?
Because I remember, because like it was only a thing for Trails in the Sky that you had like potential unique weapons or unique weapon upgrades for certain characters on certain monster drops. And it was pretty cool getting like a certain power spike if you happen to get lucky or you notice it and want to farm it on a monster before you proceed with the story. But then again, like,
alright, nice work.
unless you're going for just item completion just for the sake of it, I mean, you can just carry on to the end of the game just fine, just be on your way and get like the end game tier weapons or these mirroring weapons, and you wouldn't even need to think about that. But I don't know, it was pretty nice during some of the times I managed to find some of those monster drop weapons and actually get to use them for a noticeable power upgrade for that current part of the chapter. I don't know, it was very cool.
Everyone okay?
Hey, there we go, Moby's level 6. Cross Crusade, range 6. Alright. Bit by bit, we will get there.
Take them down! I'm up!
Can I get a 4
Everyone
drop?
okay?
It's a 2-2, you know what, we take those. Oh yeah, by the way, on a completely unrelated note.
Alright, nice work.
On a completely unrelated note, is anyone looking into the new Harry Potter game that's going to come out soon? Because like, I looked at reviews of it and it seems like a lot of reviewers like really do like it. And there's like a lot of hype surrounding it from what I've heard from my friends and other people. Not that I'm really interested in playing it myself, since I've kind of like,
everyone okay?
what was it? I had my time with Harry Potter, like back when the movies were still going, like growing up and all. Hogwarts Legacy? Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy. Although I know that there's like sort of kind of a... I
They're
guess,
in disarray.
I wouldn't really say controversy, but like, how do I word it? There are like some stances that people kind of take because of J.K. Rowling and her takes on stuff, but then, and you know, just by extension, people don't want to touch Harry Potter at all. But then again, like, I mean, I'm kind of on like two sides, so I'm not 100% sure like what my thoughts are on this. But like, would you boycott the Harry Potter game even if J.K. Rowling probably didn't really have anything to do with it? And, you know, the people who did work on it, at least based on what the reviewers have said, like, a lot of the devs who worked on it and all that stuff, like, really put a lot of effort into it, supposedly. So then, you know, it's just like an overall really damn good game, but it's like, are you gonna let your stance on the author of the series like dissuade you from touching Hogwarts Legacy? So I don't know. I mean, I don't judge people that like what was it? That don't want to play Hogwarts Legacy because of J.K. Rowling. But on the other hand, I wouldn't judge anyone for wanting to play it, you know, because you know they just want to play a good game. But you know, why do anything about that? But I don't know, I'm of like two minds on it, so I can't like, I'm not sure where my opinion lies between the two on that matter. But I don't know, like, again, a lot of things I've heard is like, huh, people really do like it. Alright.
Everyone okay?
Actually, wait, let me double check again. When is it releasing? For you, it's more of if you enjoy the game, then play it. If not, then don't. Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. When does it release? It releases February 10 on all platforms. Ah, okay. Just a couple more days. But yeah, like from what reviewers say, like the combat's actually good with like, and the story's actually pretty interesting. But like, huh? Although some reviewers have noted some performance issues on even on their beefier setups, like I think like one of the reviewers were talking in this Reddit thread of like this and what was it? Let me see. Let's see here on the author of the PC Games End review. Playing on a 3080 with Ultra preset. Quieter areas can see 80 FPS, but can drop to 40. But the caveat here, this is on 1440p with everything set to Ultra, no ray tracing, and with DLSS on and set to quality. So on 1440p with those settings, that's what this reviewer experienced. Huh. So it sounds might sound a little intensive on some people's setups. I don't know. Oh yeah, but you didn't know, what was it? You know what else is releasing sometime later this year though? Darkest Dungeon 2. Coming this May. Finally being free from the Epic Games Store.
Nice work.
Cause like when I heard the announcement of it, I got really excited. And then the Epic Games Store deal. I mean, again, I don't fault developers for taking the Epic Games Store deal, provided that it's not a permanent exclusive. I'm looking at you, fucking Square Enix, with the Kingdom Hearts games, at least so far. Cause like I think, cause what was it? I think people speculate that they might have somehow fucked up the contract, or either fucked up the contract, or just basically just said, oh yeah, it's permanent EGS, because I don't think there's any hope of it actually coming out on Steam.
Everyone okay?
Unless something changed and I missed it. But man, it'd be nice to play Kingdom Hearts on PC. I mean, I have the all-in-one collection still on my PS4 Slim, but I haven't touched my PS4 in forever. And I've only used it to play, what was it? I only used it to watch, the Kingdom Hearts, Union movie and the 358 movie on there. Although I already played Kingdom Hearts 358 myself, like, way back when. Just kinda wanted to see how the movie was.
Nice work.
Or, like, the movie form was. Although I really wish they remade it for PS3 and stuff. Or PlayStation in general, I mean. Because, I would say, like, even if 358 over 2 days isn't everyone's, like, isn't most Kingdom Hearts fans, like, favorite cup of tea, I'd say it's still worth being able to play to kind of experience, like, a similar, or what was it? To get at least a similar experience of, like, what people would have played on the DS. Because, like, there's some things that kind of get lost being cutscene only, versus, like, playing through it day to day in game. And, like, in game days, I mean. Going from one busy work day to another collecting hearts, and then, like, seeing, like, those, like, little moments, like, when you get free time to spend with Axel and Shion, and then all the stuff that happens as the drama ramps up throughout the story. It really, like, it kind of gets, like, it subtly gets more and more emotional as you go on throughout, as you notice more things wrong, and then you just want to hold on to that. Or what was it? You see, like, Roxas wanting to hold on to that, like, that small but disappearing thread of normalcy, and happiness,
Alright,
but
nice.
then everything just comes crashing down, and I'm like, oh. You don't really get that effect when you just watch it all in one movie on the Kingdom Hearts collection, but when you play through it on the game, or on the original DS, you just really feel for Roxas. And also, what was it?
Take them down.
Quinn Flynn's voice acting was kind of phoned in on
All
the
right, nice work.
358/2 cutscenes on the All-in-One collection. Because like you can kind of tell that like the emotion wasn't really there as he was recording his lines, versus like how you'd feel just reading the text on the DS, I guess. And you know, just with how he voices Axel in general throughout the whole series, it's just like 358/2 days in particular, it just doesn't really feel
Everyone
right.
okay?
Others don't like Chain of Memories because of the card system. Oh yeah. Some people would just not want to bother with or have trouble understanding the card system. That, or you know, just pure laziness, and just like, you know, they just don't like card systems, you know, to be fair. So yeah, a good amount of people probably just skipped over, or maybe just watched a playthrough of Chain of Memories.
Everyone okay?
By the way, speaking of Chain of Memories, my friend actually did send me earlier today about a video talking about like video game myths. In this case, can you beat Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories with only one card in your deck? And keep in mind, this is not a one card only challenge, but one card deck. So you have your friend cards of like, let's say Donald and Goofy, like that are like falling down and you need to go grab them. You can still use them. So it's not a solely one card challenge, but just a one card deck challenge. So I'm like, oh, and I took a look, I skimmed through the video, I'm like, bro, this is the biggest pain in the ass to do. Because you only get to attack one thing once, and then you have to recharge your entire one card deck up to like 3 times, because like, what was it? You charge one time, and then you get to refresh, and the more times you have to recharge is like another like stack, another second you have to recharge, up to a max of 3, I believe. So you do like your 3rd attack, and then you gotta wait like 3 seconds to attack one more time, and slowly get through all the trash mobs, including all of the organization fights. God forbid how you do any of those other fights. But yeah, that's a thing. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I don't know who in their right mind would try that, but theoretically it is possible. It's just very painful. Because like, especially when bosses start to do combo cards and they stack up to, let's say, like 20 out of the 3 cards they choose. Well, what are you gonna do with your single card of like 9 or 7 or something? Like, what are you gonna do about that?
Everyone okay?
You just have to like wait it out and then like slap them once, and then they just keep dodging like hell again to refresh your one card deck, and then just try to beat them like that. I mean, technically it is possible, but reasonably like doable? No, but you can do it.
Take them down.
Oh man, though, it's just like that just sounds so goddamn miserable.
All right.
This ain't
nice
like
work.
Slay the Spire with their like 3 card or what was it, like 3 card or less decks where you just have those cards and then you keep spawning more cards of the same type to infinity, so to say, and then just like or what was it, be able to go through an entire run like that. No, Chain of Memories ain't built like that. Kind of built on the fact that, you know, you need to actually make an actually sizable deck to kind of burn through a long boss fight.
An opening!
Let's fall back.
Oh no, not fall back. Okay, I think after this I need to check my material count, then we'll see.
All right.
And I've been here for an hour and a half. Again, I did say we would be here for a while because I really did want to get this done, but things came up earlier today that, oh, I'm way over. Yeah, things did come up today that took my time out of me wanting to grind off stream. So again, it's like when all else fails, alright, we just gotta buckle down and just freaking do it. Oh wait, no, I wanted to go to 9 volley.
Wanna buy something?
Solar Gyre. And then the rest I believe we save, right? I mean, there is no. Oh no, I shouldn't get Douche Gem because I'm really lacking in Space Epith. Actually, maybe I should get Astro Bell.
Come on, buy some more.
Cause like, what was it? I should have Galleon Fort R.
I'll help.
Yeah, I have 1. And regular Galleon Fort, I have 1. So that's... I would need to make 5 more Galleon Forts.
I'll help.
Oh yeah, that's 1500. That's nothing.
Thanks. Yes.
There we go.
Thanks.
And then 9 volley.
Wanna buy something?
37, huh?
Done already?
Although, okay, let me double check. How much would it take to...
Yes.
Actually, oh, it seems like every... Okay, actually, wait, looking back at this, seems like every single weapon is just constantly just 2 U materials only to upgrade. Okay, then. So then we don't really need to farm that much more. So we should be good. Okay. Let me just mark a little timestamp here.